Hey guys, today God gave me a message to give you. I guess maybe somebody out there is possibly going with, the he said, she said, back and forth type of situations. Whenever you're going through those situations, whenever you're living those situations where you're worried about what somebody's saying or what others are doing, what others are talking about, you get wrapped in this loop. You're in the same cycle of not being able to receive your gifts, not being able to put your main focus on what's in front of you. It's always good to focus on others, help others, but not when it's wrong, when they're doing wrong to you. The best thing to do is just remove yourself from there. People tend to use a lot of people. People use people for anything, for emotions, for money, for numerous things. There's always just people out there to use people. A lot of people are quick to take and not quick to give. Doesn't mean give everything you have and you give all your time. It just means watch how you channel that out. Watch how you use your time. You don't want to give all your energy to everybody. Just give it to the ones that you feel is equal give and take. When it's like that, your life just tends to flow. You go with the flow. Going with the flow is always a good thing. When you're scrambled up in your mind, somebody's pressuring you, you're pressuring somebody, it's just not fair. You want to be balanced. So being balanced is equal give and take. And that's anywhere. That's your work, that's your home life, that's your relationship. You always want to have equal give and take. You don't want to be too dependent on somebody or somebody dependent on you. You don't want to be used, and you don't want to use other people. God's watching at the end of the day, so you don't want to ever be doing something like that where you're using people. You see, always equal give and take. People tend to, nowadays, social media, they talk about each other, they talk about others, they talk about if you're doing good, they talk about if you're doing bad. So don't let it bother you, don't let it get to you, don't let it mess with your head, don't get too into it, don't have to retaliate. You don't have to, they did something to me, I got to do it back to them. Don't live like that. If you're living like that, you're just not living with God. You're not putting God first, and that's not fair to yourself. That's not fair to God. That's not fair to others. So you put God first, you help others, and you take care of your needs finally. And you do it in a balanced area, balanced level. You don't want to be pressured or you're frustrated all the time, you're mad all the time. Take your time, do it balanced, and you'll see where you need to put your energy and how to put your energy without getting too frustrated or getting overworked. And if you are overworking yourself, it's time for a little break. Give yourself a break. You don't want to give full throttle all the time to where you drain yourself out, because then you're no good to yourself. If you're no good to yourself, you're no good to God, you're no good to others. You're not helping. You're not doing what you need to do in this world. So take your time, do your thing. Don't let what people are saying bother you, no matter what they're saying. I don't care what they're saying. They can say whatever. Tell them good job, keep it up. You're just bringing me more up. God's watching that you're not retaliating, doing something stupid back, something negative, thinking negative. You don't got a negative heart. It's gonna be all right. Let them talk. I've heard the worst of it. It doesn't matter. They can say what they want to say. It doesn't matter, because when you're with God, God won't let anything happen. And today I woke up and God told me to put this video out and just let somebody know out there that whatever the haters are saying, let the haters keep on talking. It's all right. It's not going to get any better for them. And you'll see how God handles that. He takes care of those situations without you even having to know. You don't got to worry about, what's going to happen to them. What's their karma? Don't live like that. You don't want to live like that. You don't be worrying about what other people's karma is. Remember, you don't leave this world without paying for everything you've done. So the energy that you put back out into the universe is the energy that comes back in. So if you're talking about people, you're going to get it in return. If you're being ugly to somebody, you're going to get it in return. So push out nothing but love. Push out, a balanced heart, balanced mind. Respect others, respect yourselves. Put God first, and you'll see how the doors open, guys. Remember, I know it takes time, it's patience, and I know out there we get frustrated. Trust me, everybody has their situations that they're going through. Life's not perfect, but it's up to you, and God sees where your heart's at when you run into these situations. It's tests. You pass the test, you make it to the next level. The more good you do, the more things get better. The more tests you pass, the more doors open. So you can be an ugly person if you want to. Just know it's going to come right back. So I just want to let y'all know that, guys, a quick little message. Y'all be blessed, guys. Have a good Sunday. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna be going to church later on this evening. So y'all be good, guys. I love y'all. Peace.